basically what I was trying to say is that we have to form some sort of union, and we as a people have to come together and not allow this to continue happening. And I'm not saying I condone violence just because a few coworkers of mine may or may not know what my channel is. But I'm just gonna say that, basically American history always got it. All the freedoms that Americans have ever gotten has been through some sort of violent action, which is ironic because they always say like, oh, love is the way, be peaceful, yada yada, but Europeans got their separation from Europe with a war, and then in order for them to steal the land from Mexicans, there was the Mexican-American War. In order to get the land, they had to kill a bunch of indigenous peoples in order to, build the entire infrastructure of modern day, of the America as we know it, or the United States, because we always refer to ourselves as America, like there's not a whole other parts of it, just us. But the U.S., they had to violently steal and kill a whole peoples from Africa. So, I'm not gonna outwardly be like, hey, violence is the answer, but I'm just saying that we can march, we can have all the marches, we can have all the hashtags, we can act as respectable as possible, we can all go to college somehow, even though none of us have any money because we never got reparations, and the way the government is set up, it's set up to keep black people poor. But somehow we can all go to college with magic, probably. So we're all gonna magically go to college, gonna wear all our clothes. We're gonna be basically as homogeneous with white culture as possible. Just like no braids. We gotta stop seasoning our food. We gotta use strictly only mainstream English. So no more colorful language that is in my opinion, way more descriptive than mainstream English, and it's nothing quite as powerful as AAB. But yeah, we gotta stop using that. Gotta listen to a lot of Dave Matthews Band, because I feel like that's a thing. Starbucks, gotta do Starbucks. Yeah, and then, even then, we will still be getting killed. So, we have to do something else. Because even if we did all those things, we were as respectable, in quotation marks, by acting as white as possible, you can still get shot in the face. As we see with Monroe Bird, who he may not have acted white, but he was he went to school, he got all the good grades, he didn't wear his pants sagging, and he was still shot in his car for just menacingly sitting, being black, menacingly. In order for us to do anything, in order for us to bring about any sort of revolution, there's gonna be a need for white allies, basically. Not saying that we're not capable of doing it for ourselves, but if we do anything, it's immediately stubbed out. Like, that's history. We can't join together for anything without somebody dying, somebody getting shot, somebody getting disorganized. That is a fact. That is a historical fact. So what we do is we get all our whites and we pretend it's something else. And that is the basis group for the revolution. Because my friend always brings up that white people should police the police, at least white allies. So just because it's more of a danger to us, to ourselves, than it is to them. Because, like, I could just be walking past a cop, and it's like a 50-50 chance, like, maybe I'll get shot, maybe I won't. But, like, that chance is significantly lowered for a white peer. So, it's going to take the both of us. I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't think that we could completely do the revolution by ourselves, but I'm saying in order for it to not immediately be something that's immediately canceled, you know, it has to have some sort of... Basically, we have to have the white people in the front as a disguise. I don't know. It's like I was at the Philly's Baltimore protest, and when the cops, because they're disgusting and I hate them, they started spraying people, and all the white people ran to the front, and I was like, sick. Yeah, that's how you be in true reality. Sorry, but sometimes you have to lay your life down on the line. Because that's the only way we're going to bring about an actual revolution. It's going to take huge dynamic changes. We can't, like... This is not working, ultimately. This is not working. We're still dying. People are still getting off. Racists are still banding together better than we are, getting freaking police officers who are actually in jail for murder off, out of jail. They're getting together with their Kickstarters and their GoFundMes, and they're getting these people out of jail, and this is not working. We really have to come together, and it's gonna have to be something huge and incredibly, like, the revolution is gonna come with us asking politely, basically. We can use all the hashtags in the world, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's gonna be, you know, we're gonna have to shoot back.